Ready to get started.
Yeah, I got starting lineups for us, and it looks like we're fixing to begin the game. So we'll just kind of go through this as the JV team comes to the plate. You got a pencil around here?
Maybe one in the bag.
Let's see.
Right over
Go
there.
over there and get it.
Leading off is going to be number 6, Tanner Fowler. He may be playing shortstop. He may be playing center field. We'll have to wait and see in just a minute. Let's see if it's on the lineup. He's going to be playing shortstop.
All right. Found a pencil.
Found Chip's pencil.
I don't know that anything's Chips.
I guess
I
that's...
don't give him that much credit. Did he call that a strike?
I don't think so. He never made a motion.
All right, we're going to go with 1-0 then.
Oh, all right. So we got an appeal down to first. First base umpire said yes, he did go.
All right, so
strike one.
0-1 instead. All right, 0-1 count to Tanner. Tanner rips one down the third base line. That's a base hit. I guess really down out to left field. That's a base hit for number 6, Tanner Fowler. He's safe down at first with a leadoff single. It's going to bring up number 18, the catcher, Paxton Searle.
Glad Paxton's back in the lineup tonight after feeling ill earlier this week.
Yeah, it didn't feel good on Tuesday night. He had a little bug or something. He's back at it. Pitcher comes set. Here's the pitch. He takes high ball one. Pitcher's throwing it pretty doggone good.
Yeah, he is.
I tell you what, that's not a bad fastball for JV.
Yeah. I think somebody told me the other night they've got a 9th grade team, so these are all sophomores, juniors,
that is
seniors.
A laser out to left center, and that is going to be extra bases. Yep. Tanner Fowler is going to come home. That's going to be the first run of the game for Grenada. Paxton's going to be safe at second with a stand-up double.
That way, it's a good hit.
No doubt about it. He killed that baseball. Good start for the Chargers. It's 1-0. That's going to bring up number 23, Lane Gillen. Lane playing in left field tonight for the Chargers. I believe Tanner's a tad bit out of breath from first to home.
Yeah, that's a long run.
It's toasty out here today too, so that's a big run right there. Looks like we're going to get a courtesy run for Paxton. Looks like Eden Johnson. Here's the first pitch to Gillen. He's swinging a missing ball down in the dirt. That was a really nice pitch.
Yep.
It looked good. Lane was way ahead of it out on his front foot. I think that was off speed or something. Yeah. He didn't want to give him the fastball right after he's been stroked twice. Here's the 0-1 to Lane Gillen. And Lane fouls it off into the dugout. He got a good piece of that ball, but just fouls it over into the dugout. He's 0-2 now. He got to stay alive. Got to put it in play. At least need to move Eden over to third here.
Yeah. Got to move him around.
That's right.
Station to station.
That's a good take. Got to spread out a little bit and give yourself a chance, shorten up, and put it in play. I'd like to see Lane follow up with another double. That'd be nice.
Yep, trade places with him.
Yep, here's a pitch. Good take by Lane Gillen. That was a nasty little pitch in the dirt. He's taking it to 2-2 now. No outs. Chargers lead at 1-0. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Lane Gillen. Lane gets a piece of it and fouls it straight back. Oh, don't hit that lady.
Oh, golly.
Boy, that was really close.
Nobody warned her.
An elderly lady. I was afraid that was going to get her on the head, but no one.
no one. Heads up. Look out.
I guess neither did we, but we have microphones, so that's more difficult.
Well, I mean, there's a gentleman sitting right there and never bothered to get up.
I know.
Let me catch that. And
yeah. Good take. Oh, Lane Gillen did not swing at that pitch, but they called it a strikeout swinging, and that's a tough one because it was a nasty pitch, no doubt. Lane didn't break his wrist at all. That was not strike 3, but they called it on him. It's going to bring up number 9, Keaton Patton. He's playing first base today. Our guest producer today is Carson Lee.
Scorekeeper,
producer. Tell us what to do over there, big guy.
He said none of his buddies are here. He wants something to do.
I know one of them wanted to come, but he had baseball practice today, so he had to go.
Yeah.
He's missing you. Here is the 0-1 pitch to Keaton Patton on the outside part. First pitch was called a strike on the outside part of the plate. It's now 1-1. It's 1-0 Chargers with a runner down at second base. Keaton Patton looking for a hit right here. Here's the pitch. Keaton lines it out to right field. Right fielder is under it. Looks like we're going to make a
Nope.
Well, I thought we might tag there, but Eden did not. He held up. Nice throw by the right fielder. As you said, this is an all ninth grade team, and they've been playing other ninth graders this year.
No, I don't think this is their ninth grade team.
Oh, okay.
They've got a ninth grade team. Their junior varsity is all upper class.
Okay, I got you. So I misunderstood you. So
That's
this
my
is
fault.
no ninth graders. We don't have many ninth graders
don't.
either. Most of ours are sophomores. Got a few. There's 2 outs now. That's going to bring up Nelson Downs, number 11. He's an extra hitter tonight. That ball's in the dirt. Good take there by Nelson. He's got 2 outs. Got to try to find a gap right here and score. Eden, we need another run.
Yeah, a little bit of insurance.
Yeah, good take again by Nelson.
One thing about Saltillo, the whole area, they are baseball happy.
That's right.
Carson's played ball against, Hayden's played ball against Saltillo kids on
Right.
different teams. They've got all age groups of teams on travel ball organizations. So
yeah, this close to Tupelo, it's some spillover from that, I
Yep.
think, and I think over the years they've gotten a lot of Tupelo people to come this way and live up in this area. It's not as much city-like, and
right.
it's a really nice place, actually. As we're coming in, I like Saltillo.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's a 3-1 count now on Nelson Downs.
But they've got a good system to build up their high school program.
Yeah, good take. That's going to
By the
be
way.
a walk for Nelson. We're going to have runners on first and second now with Caleb Smith coming to the plate with 2 outs. Caleb is playing center field tonight. Got to find a way to get a base hit right here. If he could hit it down the right field line, we're going to score at least 2.
Oh, that right fielder is almost in center field.
He is playing right center field. I don't know. Maybe they have something on us that we don't know. Catcher does a nice job of blocking that ball up. It's in the dirt. Ball 1. Yep, if Caleb could find a way to get it right down that right field line, he is going to end up with a triple.
Yeah, no doubt, because he's fast.
Yeah. Here's the 1-0 to Caleb.
He tried to go that way.
He did. Sawed him off, got him in on the handle, and fouled it off to the right side. 1-1 count now on Caleb Smith. The Chargers center fielder tonight. Caleb digging in. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Good take.
Yeah, good take. Good block by the catcher in the dirt. And gets away from him, but not far enough for people to advance. So we tied them the other night in JV.
That's right.
I watched it, a little bit of it. I missed the very first part.
Yeah, things kind of fell apart right at the end, but we played a good ball game against them, and so look for good things tonight.
Yeah. Here's the pitch to Caleb Smith again in the dirt. Dang, catcher did a great job again. I tell you what.
No.
He did a really good job and almost catches Nelson down at first base. Yeah, he was kind of easing back over, and the catcher fires it down there, and it's he's back, but it was a
made him jump.
He made him think about it, didn't he? Here's the 3-1 to Caleb Smith. That ball's a strike swinging right down the middle.
A little tardy on that one.
Yeah, he's got to get a little more ahead of it. It's a full count now. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Chargers lead it 1-0. Here's the pitch to Caleb Smith. Ball in the dirt.
Yeah.
That's going to be ball 4. So that's 2 straight walks for the Saltillo pitcher, who is, by the way, I know this because I have a lineup and I do not see a pitcher on here.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Well, we got 2 right fielders, and we got 2 Goodsons, so I don't know if...
He's number 34, so if you can find him on varsity roster.
Let's see. I think I do have a varsity roster. Tucker Phillips. Okay, so they have pitchers down here. Phillips. So Phillips is your starter for Saltilo. I was going to bring up number 26, Landon Carver. He's DHing tonight for the pitcher, Seth Jackson. Landon's coming up in a really big spot right here with bases loaded and 2 outs.
Yeah, he can do a good job right here cleaning the bases, putting us up with just one swing of the bat.
Yeah, we really need it right here. Again, if he could – I guess they're not playing us they're playing us to pull, which I don't understand because this kid's throwing pretty hard.
Yeah.
Which I will say the 2 hits we got were pulled. So
that's true.
Maybe they know something I don't right here, but they're giving up a lot on that right side. That first pitch was a ball to Landon Carver. Here's the pitch. That one's right down the middle, taken for strike 1. 1-1 count now, Landon.
Another one in the dirt.
Yeah, ball in the dirt, 2-1. Catcher's doing a really nice job of keeping everything in front of him. Of course, this is kind of a short.
Yes, it's
short
not
backstop
a lot of
here.
room back here.
And it's brick. So
yeah. Well, there's a little bit of padding right there behind.
Right there. But if you're not careful, you might get out at home trying to get. Did that hit him? I didn't have 3 balls on him. I had a 2 balls and 1 strike. But I tell you what, I'll take it.
Well, yeah, we'll take the run.
Landon Carver walks. That is the second run of the game for the Chargers. That's going to bring up number 24, Eli Clark, playing second base. Still bases loaded and 2 outs. Big spot, like I said, for Eli Clark. And he hits one down to the third baseman. Third baseman over, makes the play, and throws him out
nice
first. Play. It was a very nice play by the third baseman as it was hit soft.
Road. Sprint Mart is your one-stop shop for convenience with a smile. Swing by today.
When it comes to selections and savings, Kirk Brothers Power Sports has just what you need. We have Can-Am side-by-sides and ATVs with financing starting low as 1.99%. Boats, ATVs, side-by-sides, trailers, mowers, and more. We have it all from the top brands. We have a huge selection of Polaris side-by-sides and ATVs with financing started low at 0.99%. CF Moto, Honda, G3 boats, War Eagle boats, and Reaper boats here at Kirk Brothers Power Sports. Spartan lawnmowers starting at $34.95.
Come see us at Kirk Brothers in Greenwood. Kirk can.
Novapax has been delivering trusted absorbent solutions for over 70 years. With cutting-edge technology, unwavering service, and a seamless U.S.-based supply chain, we're redefining performance for industries like food, healthcare, and beyond.
All right.
Yep. All right, top of the first was brought to you by Prairie Farms. I'm sorry I missed that sponsorship. Bottom of the first is going to be Ryle's Auction. We appreciate all of our sponsors for sponsoring us this season and support for the Chargers baseball program. And we really appreciate all that they have done. They've allowed us to do a lot of stuff for our boys, include going to the coast and allowing them to do something they might not get to do. So
that's right. We appreciate all our sponsors, as you said. It's going to bring up the leadoff man for Saltillo, E.J. Rogers. He is playing center field tonight, number 24. Again, Chargers lead it 2-0 in the bottom half of the second inning. Seth Jackson on the hill. Here's the second pitch, and he laced that one and almost hit his pitcher down the right field line. But, hey, that's a foul ball. Strike one.
Even though there's a net down there, it still almost
just missed it, didn't he? Yeah, he got all over that, did E.J. Rogers. Seth's going to need to try to keep that ball down, not keep it up so much. It's a good pitch there, and that one's out to the left side. It is deep, and
Lane makes the catch.
That is a really nice play by Lane Gillen. I honestly thought that ball had a chance of getting out with the way the wind was blowing.
Yeah.
And
it's blowing straight out.
Lane Gillen made a great play out in left field for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he kept tracking back and turning this way and turning that way and made the catch.
Yeah, so that's a really, really nice play there by Lane. That's going to bring up number 27 for Saltillo, and that is Cooper Childs. Cooper is an extra hitter tonight for Saltillo Tigers. There's a strike, 1-1 count now on Childs. Good pitch by Seth Jackson. Seth working pretty fast. I like it.
Yeah.
He's kind of found a new motor there. Usually he was takes a little more time than that, but he's picked up his speed out there, and I like that, as I have said before.
Well, Coach, I think that's one thing Coach Hodges tries to encourage them to do, to work fast and not give the hitter a lot of time to really think about it.
Yeah, and you know, too, it keeps our pitchers in a rhythm, and I think rhythm is important when you're out there on the hill. There's a 3-1 count now on Cooper Childs. Got to find the zone here. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch. He laces that one down the left field line. I think that's going to be fair.
Home run.
That is a fair ball, and it is a home run. So he got all over that. I thought that ball was going to get foul.
Yeah.
But umpire was all over it. He said, no, sir, that is a fair ball, and that is a home run for number 27, Cooper Childs. And now the Chargers' lead has dropped to 1 as it is 2-1. He hit that ball hard.
Yeah, he did. And got up in that jet stream.
Yeah, it's a lot of wind tonight. It's going to bring up number 12, Jace P. Got 2 right fielders tonight, and P is one of them, and Goodson is one of them, so I'm not exactly sure which one is playing right field, but he's playing somewhere. Here's the 0-1 to P. That one's up in his eyes just a tad, taking ball 1. 1-1 count now on Jace P. Ball down, low, ball 2, 2-1 count. It wasn't a bad pitch he gave up to Cooper Childs.
No.
Maybe it left it up just a hair, and Cooper kind of belt high. He turned on it and got rid of it. But it was a 3-1 count as it is right now. He was looking for a fastball, and that's what he got. And here we go again. That ball in the dirt, and that one's blocked up. And that'll be a walk for P. So Saltillo will have a runner now.
Yeah, Seth was a little more cautious on that one.
Yeah, that's going to bring up number 14 for Saltillo. That'll be Will Goodson. Will apparently is also playing in right field tonight. There's two of those guys. One of them's not playing right field. Here's the pitch. That ball up, swinging and missing. That is a good pitch. Took a little off of it, and that's strike 1 on Will Goodson. That was a really good comeback pitch there after throwing several fastballs. There goes the runner. He got a huge jump. Not a bad throw there, but he
made it close.
He was he started his jump before Seth even lifted a leg to go to home. So it is what it is. He's got a stolen base, does Mr. P. And Goodson at the plate now. Tying runs at second base. 1-1 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Strike, swinging. And that ball gets by Paxton. Runner moves up to third base. He has a 2-strike count on him now. 1-2 is the count with 1 away on Will Goodson.
Almost wonder if they were crossed up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Something didn't look right. Here is the 1-2 pitch. That was a good one. That one's up and foul, and it's going to be out of play. And sponsored by Jax. We appreciate Jax and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger baseball. Talked to somebody last night, said, I love Jack's breakfast so much. I will drive from Winona to Grenada to get their breakfast on Sunday mornings for church.
Wow.
So
that's impressive.
That's impressive, isn't it?
They've got great biscuits.
They do. That is a flare out to center field, and I think that's going to get down. Yeah, Caleb Smith not able to get to it. He was playing pretty deep and wasn't able to make that play. So that's going to be a base hit now for Goodson.
Yeah, he just kind of threw his hands at it and made contact and lifted it out there.
Yeah, he did. Nice piece of hitting. That's going to bring up Cody Carnathan. Carnathan playing in left field tonight. So it's tied up now, 2-2 with one out. Runner on first base for Saltillo. Here's the pitch by Seth Jackson. That ball is driven out to left field, and I think that's also I thought that was trouble. Looked like they were having a tough time getting to it. The ball is thrown in. That
I can't do that, Tanner.
Yep. And it's brought back into play by Caleb Smith, and we're going to have runners.
Not sure what that's about.
Yep, going to have runners on second and third now for Saltillo with only the one out.
I may be getting Tanner warmed up.
It's going to bring up Logan Heisel. He's the catcher tonight. He's already done a really nice job of blocking pitches and got you one in the car, big guy. Brought you one just in case. I'm gonna quit bringing it now that you're being responsible and bringing your own. Good pitch there in the dirt, blocked up by Paxton. Heisel doesn't offer at it, but it was a nice little curve ball. So we got runners on second and third with one out. 1-0 count now on Heisel. Here's the pitch. That ball is called strike one. A little up, but I think that was a good pitch to drive. Yeah. I'm glad he didn't swing at that one. So
he missed an opportunity.
He did. 1-1 count now on Heisel, the catcher for Saltillo. Here's the pitch.
Oop.
I thought he swung at that. Yeah. We need to check and see if he offered at that pitch. Says he hit him, but
and we're not going to check.
Yes, we're not. So that's going to be a hit by pitch for Heisel. HBP. It's going to bring up number 15, Hopkins. He is your second baseman for Saltillo, or the second baseman, Lucas Hopkins for Saltillo. Well, bases are full. We got one out. Here's the pitch to Hopkins. Right down the middle, call strike one. That was a good comeback pitch there for Seth Jackson. Needed that. Got to stay ahead right here with bases loaded. Need a big play. Got to have a double play right here. Here's the pitch. Another one.
Oh.
Boy, that
where was that?
Really good. May have been on the outside part, I suppose, since we're on the other side of that. I guess so. But 1-1 count now. Here's the pitch. That ball in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Paxton. Runner's not able to advance. Yeah, I thought we had a 0-2 count on Hopkins, but we did not. Now it's 2-1. Here's the pitch to Hopkins. Right down the middle. He fouls that one off, and now it's 2-2.
Need to get a little ground ball right here. Roll two, and we're out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're a ground ball away from completely getting out of it with nothing else happening right here. Here's the pitch to Hopkins. Curve ball. He rips down the third base line, but foul.
I think he saw that one.
Yeah, I think Seth left that one up a little bit, and I think he was anticipating that pitch. And when you're looking for it and you hang it, it's kind of a bad combination for the Chargers, but he did foul it down the third base line. And here's the next pitch. 2-2 count now on Heisel. Not Heisel. That was a good block there, keeping the ball in front. That one was headed to the screen. This is Hopkins, not Heisel. I apologize. Full count now. Well, I wasn't reading. I was just looking at the number. It was by memory. And my memory didn't serve me well there. Quit criticizing. You're on next. Full count. Huh?
Yep. Body Armor sponsor.
Yeah. So is Coca-Cola. Which may produce Body Armor. I'm not sure. I would assume so. It's probably a Coke sponsor, and Body Armor is one of those.
I thought Powerade went with Coke.
Yeah, I don't know. Here is the full count pitch. That ball's in the dirt, and that's going to be ball four. He's going to draw a walk and get an RBI as Mr. Hopkins, as now Saltillo's leading 3-2. It's going to bring up number 26, Coley McClarty. He is the first baseman. Coley McClarty. Yeah, one out. Bases are loaded. Seth Jackson's ready, and here's his pitch. It's down for ball one.
Not a bad miss.
Yeah, it's not like you hope for him to offer at that pitch, maybe foul it off, but he didn't even offer and took it for ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch to McClarty. Ooh, that was a really good pitch on the outside part. McClarty swings and misses. He needs to go back out there again.
Yeah.
That was a nice pitch right there by Seth Jackson.
Well, again, when you're looking for certain pitches and you don't get them, it makes it,
That's
challenging.
Right. And that one, he left out over the plate a little bit, popped out to center field. Caleb Smith makes the catch, gets the ball in. That's going to be a sacrifice fly.
Oh, nice play by Heston.
Yeah, Heston's able to keep it in front of him and not let it get by him. That's going to be another run for Saltillo. It's now 4-2, but we do have the 2 outs. That's going to bring up number 28. I didn't have numbers, so I'm having to look this up kind of as I go. It's going to bring up number 28, Madden McKissick. McKissick. It's MC McKissick. He is the shortstop today. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner. Ball's blocked up. Runner's going to be safe at second. No attempt with the block. 2 outs now for the Chargers. Need to get one more. Go back in, do a little bit of hitting as we're now down 4-2. Started this game 2-0.
Yeah.
With some pretty big hits. And now we're down 4-2 in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. That ball's outside. Now 2-0.
I noticed, is that Charlie Wilson in right field?
I believe it is Charlie.
He's playing way over to that center field. I don't know.
Well, I'm looking for wind. Looks like it's more blowing. Yeah,
straight away center.
Yeah.
Good pitch.
That's a good pitch. 2-1 count now.
Coaches must be seeing something we're not understanding, because both right fielders are really shading center field hard.
It's clearly obvious at this point that you and I do not coach baseball for a living. That's a ground ball over to the shortstop, Eden Johnson, and that gets by him. The backhand gets by him, and that's going to score 2 runs for Saltillo. That's going to be 6-2 now as McKissick gets on an error. He might have been safe anyway.
Yeah, it would have been a hard play for Eden.
But still, doesn't come up with that at all. And misses the backhand. It's going to bring up number 25, Rogers. Cameron Rogers for Saltillo. He's playing third base. It's a good pitch there by Seth. Gets the strike. Got 2 outs. Just got to have one more. Can't find that elusive third out right here. Saltillo's leading at 6-2. That ball's in the dirt. Ball 1-1 count now. Seth needs to pay attention to the runner on first. He is easing off ever so. He's fixing a delay still on him right here. There it goes.
I don't think there was any delay to it.
Yep.
All right, we're going to
that's going to be an out, batter interference. Paxton couldn't make a throw as the batter backswung and got into his lane, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning for the Chargers. Now, my question is, who's the out on? Is it I think it's the hitter.
He pointed to the hitter.
Hitter is out. Runner has to go back to first, I believe, but it doesn't matter because it's 3 outs. Just curious who'd be coming up in the next inning. So that's going to do it in the bottom half of the first. It is 6-2 Saltillo. We're going to take a break and hear a word from our sponsors.
What is great internet? Is it fast? Is it strong? Is it reliable? At Sparklight, we believe the best connections are the ones you can't always see. From helping hands to homecomings to moments that matter. The best connections are always there, right when you need them. So how do you know it's great internet? Because it works. We're Sparklight, and we're always working for you.
At Grenada Dental Clinic, your smile is our priority. Dr. Olivia Van Gordon and her team provide top-quality dental care in a comfortable and friendly environment. From routine checkups for patients ages 1 to 100 to advanced cosmetic treatment, we are here to keep your teeth healthy and bright. Visit us today and experience exceptional care with a personal touch. Your perfect smile starts here. Grenada Dental Clinic, Dr. Olivia Van Gordon.
see that being comfortable. All right, welcome back to Charger Baseball. We have Chips decided to grace us with his presence. We really appreciate that.
I get lost every time I come over here.
That's your fault.
Yep.
It's not
I
difficult.
always just try to figure out where it is.
It's a long trip, but it's not a
maps.
difficult trip. So, I mean, if you get lost, that's kind of on you. But, hey.
I almost was in a terrible car wreck also.
Oh, that's.
I was on the trace, and there's like 7 cars. I'm at the back.
Yeah.
And the guy passes all 7, and a car's coming. He had to get over, like, in the middle. Everybody slams on. I mean, it was chaos.
That's moronic right there.
It is.
I can't stand bad drivers.
I mean, he had nowhere to get over because there were cars, and one of them had to slam on brakes to let him over before he got, head-on collision with a truck.
That's irritating.
Going
right
60.
That's exactly what that is. Yeah. All right, we got Charlie Wilson at the plate. Number 20, Charlie is playing in right field tonight. This afternoon, tonight, however you want to say it.
Charlie takes that one for strike 1. Charlie's from Nacogdoches, Texas.
Is that true?
The movie Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Wilson.
I
think you're right. Yep. I'm sorry, I missed that completely.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen that movie.
It's
actually.
good.
I guess I should. I guess I should.
You're a history guy, aren't you?
I am. I love history.
Yeah, watch it. It's fun.
Yeah, actually, we were talking about it on the way up. I rode with Matt Housel on the way up today, and we were talking about, the Natchez Trace, and he was talking about how he hated. Well, before I get into that, this is Heston Hatcher coming to the plate, number 14. He's playing third base for the Chargers today. Big spot here is we got a runner on first and Charlie Wilson. Pitcher comes set.
Charlie's got a really, really small lead.
Yeah, not a big one. But anyway, Matt was complaining about, how long it was taking us to get here on the Natchez Trace, which I'm with him. I'm not big, but I told him about this, what I plan to do one day, probably when the kids are gone, because nobody wants to do it. But I'm going to start in Natchez and drive to Nashville on the Trace. Yes, because you never stop, right? Because you're always trying to get somewhere.
I thought you were about to say you were going to get a bicycle.
No, heck no.
Or something. I was like, please don't wear
Actually,
those
Matt
shorts.
Housel suggested that I do that. I'm like, look at me. Do I look like a guy who could bike?
I saw 2 dudes on there. And I'm
we did too.
Like, people have bucket lists.
Yeah, but that's not on mine.
I have bucket lists of the things I'm not going to do.
No. Now, look.
It's number 4. I'm not riding a bike anywhere.
Yeah, I get it. That was a good swing there by Heston Hatcher. Just barely missed that ball swinging and striking out, but that was a really good plate appearance. Those swings were good, just missed them.
Is Eden Johnson?
Yeah, it's going to bring up Eden Johnson, number 21. He has come in to play shortstop just a few minutes ago. Matt suggested I do the biking. I'm not a biker.
My wife dated a guy that was a cyclist. That's what I call him, a 10-speed guy.
Yeah,
his name was Shuff.
Yeah.
She
married up, didn't she?
Yeah. All I do is mention that guy's name to her dad, and I'm a winner.
Yeah, I got some information about you today from somebody in your past.
Oh, man, that's not positive.
Yeah, it's not actually great. I mean, they kind of like you, but I've been filled in on a few things.
Yeah.
I was like, you could have left all that out.
I knew I moved
Whatever.
too close to Senatobia.
Actually, this is from the South.
Oh, that's even worse.
That ball is flied out to center field. Center field camps under it, and he makes the play, and that's going to be out number 2.
So who did you run into?
I'll tell you a break.
It break. Makes me feel better.
Yeah. I don't want to reveal my sources.
Hey, I created you on the show, by the way.
Did you?
I even gave you, brown hair. It's not gray.
Man.
But you are, 34.
Yeah.
C potential, 72 catcher. I traded for you.
He's going to bring up Paxton Searle, the catcher tonight. Got a double in his last at bat. Here's the pitch. Taking on the outside part, ball 1. I guess Eden was batting in place of Tanner Fowler. Okay.
Yeah. It's a nice part.
It is. We like it here.
Over here.
Yeah. 1-0 count now on Paxton.
Whoa. Charlie Wilson scampers back in. I don't think I'd ever call him Charlie. I've got to say Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Wilson. Yeah, it kind of rhymes. It
just
goes
fits
fits
together. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-0 count now on Paxton. That ball a little high. Really need to try to get back some of these runs here. As we were ahead 2-0. Gave up 6 in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Ball down. 3-0 count now.
Yeah, 8 runs in 1 inning. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. No doubt about it.
You could only score 5 in JV in an inning. Yeah.
What the home rule is, I suppose. Here's the 3-0 to Paxton Searle, runner on first. That ball is way high. He draws a walk in his second at bat. So we're going to have runners on first and second now. That's going to bring up Lane Gillen.
The big guy.
Looking for a courtesy runner for Paxton. He says,
oh, let him run. Nope.
Not going to do it.
There'll be no
He is actually a really good, or used to be, crap, he hadn't run in so long now, he probably ain't anymore. He used to be a really good base runner as a kid. He was a smart, he's one of the, he wasn't, he's not fast, but he was always, he felt when he could go and not, and all those sorts of things. But he probably don't have that anymore since he's been catching.
And he's got curly hair now.
Yeah, he's got great hair, no doubt about it.
Didn't even
takes after his dad.
At least it's not white yet.
That is true.
But you do have it.
Yes, that's in my family. 1-0 count now on Lane Gillen. Got runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Lane drives it out to center field. Center fielder going back, and he is not going to make the play. That's going to score at least one. Just one as – that might be a tough play. There, yep, good play. As who is that running? Is that Eli? Okay, so Eli, it comes in for Paxton. He's over to third. Chargers do score a run. It's 6-3 now. Nice hit by Lane Gillen. He crushed it over center fielder's head.
Eli turned around at second and looked like a piano jumped up on his back. I don't know if he got stuck in the
There must
dirt.
be some gumbo out there between second and third, because I'm with you. It's like he was running in place.
He got stuck.
And he's faster than that, so I'm not sure what happened there. But
well, I think he lost his balance and he didn't want to fall down, so he slowed down.
Well, bringing him on. It's going to bring up Keaton Patton. Keaton taking for strike one. Curveball there on the outside part of the plate. Keaton flied out to the right fielder in his first at bat. Thought it was going to be a sac fly, but Eden wasn't able to tag up and go. Here's the pitch. That might get through there. Oh, very nice play by the second baseman, and he's safe. Nice job by Keaton Patton. Scores another run for the Chargers. It's 6-4. It's base hit, in my opinion. He had to dive and kind of block it up and then make a throw.
I thought it got under him at first.
I did too. It was a really good play. I mean, it really was. It's going to move Lane Gillen over to third. We're going to have runners on first and third. And
it may have hit him in the funny spot.
Yeah, he's dancing around a tad, ain't he?
I was about to say about Keaton, we're about to get to see that pretty left-handed swing, and he jumped all over the first pitch.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see it but once.
One swing, yeah.
Better be watching.
That kid's he's gonna have to come out for a spell. He's gonna take a little time out. And they're gonna enter someone else into his place at second base. Keaton Patton down at first. We got first and third. It's gonna bring up Nelson Downs, the extra hitter tonight. He walked in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch to Downs. He pops it up on the infield. Pitcher calls it, and he's got it. And that's gonna be it for the Chargers in the top half of the second inning. But not before we score two more runs. It's 6-4. Chargers cut the lead down and got to hold them right here and come back to the plate. We're going to take a timeout and hear a few words from our sponsors.
Parents and students are just shocked when they find out with a 20 on your ACT, you could go to Home CC for free. Do you have a 20 on your ACT?
Why, yes. Wait. Hold on a sec. You're right. I am shocked. You're saying my tuition could be free?
Yes, and your household income does not matter.
Why in the world would Holmes Community College offer free tuition with a 20 on the ACT?
See, we don't want you drowning in college debt when you graduate. In fact, all of us here at Holmes are so committed to our students' success, we've kept our tuition, lower than every other state community college. And even though parents and students are shocked by it and have a hard time believing it, just remember, your tuition could be free with a 20 on your ACT at Holmes CC.
Sounds to me like there's no place like Holmes.
That's Holmes Community College.
All right, welcome back to Saltilo, Mississippi, where the JV squad is down 6-4. Had a 2-0 lead in the first, gave up 6 in the bottom of the first, and then got 2 more back last inning. And looks like Seth Jackson back out on the mound for the Chargers. I'm going to bring up E.J. Rogers. He hit a laser out to left field, and he pops up that one out to left as well. That's going to be a tough play. Lane Gillen does not make the play. That ball falls.
Got to get to that ball.
Yeah, that's got to be an out. No one really wanted to take charge of that one between left field and center field, and it falls. And
yeah, Seth did a good job right there getting him to go after
that's
the
an
first
out.
pitch and pop it up, and we don't get the out.
I'm going to give that an error.
It's got to be an error.
There's no way that's a hit, right?
What are you doing writing on over there? Look at you go.
I'm just
created
keeping
your own
up.
scorecard.
Yeah, it's nothing. Gonna bring up number 27, Childs. He takes for strike one. Childs hit a home run. You missed that. He crushed it out to left field. Yeah, he hit a big bomb.
Yeah, we need to keep this this lead at 2, 6-4.
Yeah, got to. I agree. Here's the pitch. A little sidearm action from Seth Jackson. That's strike one. That's a different arm angle. Hadn't seen that one. 0-2 on Childs. I guess he figured I better try something different after he hit a bomb on
Three
me last
quarters.
time. Yep. Here's the pitch. That's a good pitch, too. He gets him to foul it off. He just gets a piece of it, does Childs. Yeah, sorry. Sponsored by Jax. That foul ball is sponsored by, well, we had Jax a while ago, didn't we? So Agilix? Yeah. Sponsored by Agilix. We like Jack's breakfast so much we gave him another one. Oh, good pitch by Seth Jackson. Child swings and misses. That's going to be a strikeout. First power K of the game for Seth Jackson. All Charger strikeouts are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports in Greenwood, Mississippi. Power K number 1 for Seth Jackson. That was a big one, too, with a runner on first. Come bring up number 12, P. I can't remember his first name. I know his last name.
What's his last name?
P. P-E-E.
It's interesting.
It is.
Connor
P? Maybe. That's going to be a huge deal there. He took off before we ever had a shot at even pitching. Huge jump. That's the second steal of the game, and got to get set to look over there every now and then. They're getting a running lead. 6-4 now. 2-0 count with one out. Here's the 2-0 pitch by Seth Jackson. A little bit outside, 3-0. Got a base open, Chip.
Yep. Glavin effects.
Yeah. Well, P got a walk in his prior at bat, so we'll see what happens right here. He's got a 3-0 count on him. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Ball down in the dirt. That should be ball 4, and P will take his base. Another walk for, you say, Connor P.
Connor or Tanner. It's got to be one of the two. Some real life comedians going by.
Yeah.
And then look at that guy grinning down there. Showing all 38 of his teeth. Downs. He's a happy fella. See Grandma. Aunt. I don't know. They're all related. I know
Foul ball off the catcher. It's going to be, this is going to bring up Goodson. He's the first baseman. You know his first name? Will.
I was going to say more like Jerry Earl.
And P was Jace. You were way off. Jace P. It's going to be Will Goodson playing first base tonight.
Human Bulldozer gives us thumbs up. That's positive.
0-1 count now on Goodson. Runners at first and second. One out. Here's the pitch. He drives that ball out to right center. That's
out of here.
Be gone. Yep, that ball is gone, and he absolutely crushed that baseball. Did Mr. Goodson. That is going to be a 3-run home run for Goodson. Nice piece of hitting. He really hit the ball hard.
He got under it, didn't he?
No doubt about it. And the wind is carrying, but right now it's not doing a whole lot. Yeah, it is. It's going straight out to center, so it might have got up in the jet stream. We got one out. It's going to bring out Coach Cox. Going to call a timeout and go out and have a little conversation with Seth Jackson. It is now 9-4 Saltillo. We'll see what he does here. I don't know if he's just talking or if he's going to change. Let's see. I believe he's going to make a switch. With that being said, we're going to take a timeout and hear a few words from our sponsors.
See the world in style with 2020 Eyeworks in Grenada, Mississippi. From expert eye exams to the latest designer frames, we've got your vision covered. Visit us today for clear sight and great service. 2020 Eyeworks, focused on you.
Are you looking for automation solutions, electrical components, industrial equipment, or safety gear? Come to Agilix Solutions. We have the area's most extensive Milwaukee tool inventory, and our knowledgeable team is here to help every step of the way. Visit us at 1601 South Street in Grenada or call 662-226-2474. Or you can check out our up-to-date inventory anytime at my.goagilix.com.
Outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running.
All right, welcome back to Saltillo, and the pitcher is now Eli Clark. He is facing Carnathan, number 9. Carnathan got a base hit. His
Is this
last
our
at bat.
Carnathans?
You know, I don't know if
I think it is.
That you think it is? I do think they are kin to somebody up here in Saltillo. I agree with you.
Kevin's from Saltillo.
This is Cody Carnathan, probably his nephew, huh?
Yeah.
So, Cody Carnathan.
I believe he was there the other night at the game. Kevin
Okay.
was.
I believe I saw him on the live stream as I was watching. I think you're right. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's a really good pitch by Eli Clark that did not get called. It's 2-0 count now. Not sure where that one was, but it looked good.
I'm just glad I made it over here today with some money. Remember last year I showed up and had no gas, had no money.
I remember that.
No debit card.
I actually do remember that. That's a good play there by Landon Carver. That one lined out to right. Landon makes the play in right center field for the second out of the inning.
I believe that's the same umpire we had last year, this tall guy.
He looked familiar, I thought so. I remember you not having any gas and any money and anything, really. Just
ordered some crystals online.
I do remember that.
Went to Corinth.
Went to Corinth. Somebody got free crystals. We talked about that the whole game.
Oh, man. I've had a better day today.
I'm so happy. It's going to bring up the catcher, Heisel, number 33. He was hit by a pitch. His last at bat.
Heisel.
33. That was a ball. Eli Clark's ready. Here's the next pitch. That's also down for two. 2 balls.
Is it 9-4?
It is 9-4. That is correct. 9-4. With that 3-run homer, it was 6-4. We gave up a 3-run shot. Here's the next pitch by Eli. That's a strike. Good pitch right there, right down the middle. 2-1 count now on Heisel with 2 outs. Need to get back to the dugout before we run out of time. We need some more bats.
We'll take a couple. It's a good pitch.
That's another good pitch. Not called a strike. Eli's kind of saying, what do I got to do, man? Like, that's 2 strikes at good pitches, and I'm not getting them. You just can't. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That one's popped straight up. It's going to be in foul territory. Going to be a very tough play. But it is made. What a great play. Who is that? Seth Jackson, what a nice play by Seth Jackson, ranging over, getting behind Keaton Patton. I thought Keaton was the only one that had a shot at it, honestly, and then Seth showed up out of nowhere and makes a really good play. So that's going to be third out of the inning. The Chargers are down 9-4 in the bottom half of the third. Going to the top half, we're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
At Grenada State Bank, we're all about saving.
We save you time, we save you the hassle, we help you save for tomorrow.
Because banking should always be personal and hassle-free.
And as your hometown bank, you can always trust us to put your needs first, so everything is made easy.
So together, let's save.
We welcome you to visit us here at Grenada State Bank, a bank that stands behind its community.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
Everyone's a winner with the Jax app. Every time you order your handmade favorites, you'll earn big points. It's the app that loves you back, back, back with daily deals and loads of delicious rewards. Download the Jax app today at eatatjax.com.
Hey there, this is Kevin Jackson with Landmark Realty, your hometown friends in real estate. Are you looking to purchase your first home, or maybe just your move-up home, or maybe you're looking to even sell a home? Well, we've got you covered. Our dedicated team is here to make your real estate journey smooth and stress-free. From charming starter homes to move-up homes, or even selling your home, we have it all. And here's the kicker. If you scan the barcode now, you'll get our exclusive buyer profile system absolutely free. Your dream home is just one click away. Landmark Realty, where dreams become home.
All right, welcome back to Charger baseball in Saltilo, Mississippi. Chargers coming to the plate, losing the ball game right now, 9-4 in the top half of the third inning. Caleb Smith is at the plate, playing center field. He walked in his first at bat, swinging for strike one. Don't chime in anytime soon. Just let
waiting
me
on the right moment.
Let me have it. Here's the next pitch. All down, swinging strike two.
Miss.
Go get you a cheeseburger. You ain't doing nothing else.
I'm just hanging out.
I noticed. Ain't earning
Look,
your
you
keep.
roll with it.
I don't want to roll with it.
You're rolling. You're doing good.
No, I know I'm doing good. Here's the 0-2. Ooh, nice take there by Seth. Caleb Smith. I don't know
how good you're really doing there, big guy.
Well, I was admiring the catcher's block and kind of lost track of who was hitting. That was a really nice block by the catcher, keeping the ball in front of him. Here's the 2-1. Oh.
Just threw it by him.
2-2. Yeah, that's going to be a strikeout for Caleb Smith swinging.
It's going to bring up number 26.
Landon Carver.
Great golfer.
Yes. Have heard that. If he could just hit it down the right field line, he might get in the park home run.
Man, look how far they are playing.
Yep.
Everybody in the pool.
I could see in the Parker all over this one. Here's the pitch.
And there it is.
There it is. He's going to be yeah,
I think that had the distance.
Well, it didn't have the distance, but he hit it to the right side.
He did hit it to the right side. He was
nice
trying.
job by Landon Carver. That's going to be a base hit.
Yeah, he got a breaking ball, and he took it the other way.
Yeah, I like that.
I thought it did have more on it than what it had.
Yeah, you just trying to make me look bad over there. That's all right. I see how you are. You missed me so bad the other night, and now you got to catch up. You got to try to make up for lost time. I hear you.
The other night was rough.
Yeah, you sounded rough. Good thing you had Hopper with you.
Yep.
Got a runner on first. One out for the Chargers. It's going to be Eli Clark. Eli's pitching now. Started at second base. Grounded out to the third baseman in his last at bat. Here's the pitch. Ball right down the middle. Call strike one. Alan and I were talking a moment ago, well, at the beginning of the game, this pitcher actually brings it pretty doggone good.
He does.
I'm going to be honest with you. He's a pretty good pitcher.
Yeah, this is different than last
Okay,
inning.
well, all three of them have looked good then. I mean, they got some pitching.
Got some arms.
No doubt about it. I mean, seriously. They
foul out of play. That foul ball is going to be brought to you by
Sonic.
Yes, sir. Did you hear me talking about them tricking Chip? Sent me the text message about corn dogs.
I did, and I heard you say you go by and get you one of them drinks that Matt Searle likes. That's actually a Spencer's.
Okay.
The cooler, so you blew that one without me there. But I do like Sonic drinks. You know, the fountain drinks are nice. Here's the next pitch to Eli Clark.
If you're going to go to the fountain, well, they're not a sponsor. I got to be quiet. Fountain drink route to go is the Polar Pops.
Polar Pops.
Yeah.
Where you get those at? Tell me at the break.
Circle K, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe we need to go in there. Polar Pop, player of the game.
Yeah. Let's get them to be a sponsor first.
We can try it, yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Eli Clark. Here's the pitch. Got him
man.
looking for a strike. Eli not happy about that one because,
it was
honestly,
close.
in all fairness, he hadn't gotten very many calls, and he ain't happy about that. So that is a strikeout on Eli. That's going to bring up Charlie Wilson. He's playing right field. He got a walk in his last at bat.
Charlie's got the same. Should have the same idea. Take it to right because there's nobody. It's almost like there's no right fielder.
I'm telling you, it's 2 center fielders. It's worked out for him so far. Here's the pitch to Charlie.
Charlie, stay in there, Charlie.
That's a ball if he stays in the box, but he got out of there and they called it a strike. That is not a strike. Huh. I got you. That's interesting. Here's the next pitch. Alan Lee he's doing what producers do.
Google Maps.
He pulled up Google Maps and sees that the right field line is angled, so it's kind of short. Still going to be a base hit. He hits it down that line, but I guess maybe it won't turn into a triple. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Charlie Wilson. Charlie swinging and missing on a ball way up high in his eyes, and that's going to do it for the Chargers. Still down 9-4, going to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. We're going to take a timeout and hear a few words from our sponsors.
For expert heating, cooling, and plumbing, trust McDaniels HVAC and Plumbing in Grenada, Mississippi. Fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. Call us today at 662-226-4613.
For over 20 years, Oil Man Supply has proudly served the Grenada community and the South with its lubricants and automotive supplies. We provide services for all your agricultural, commercial, industrial, and residential needs. We pride ourselves in customer service and delivery. For more information on how we can help you, call Rick Palmer at 662-417-1586 or come visit our warehouse at 31 Tuscoma Street in Holcomb. Go Chargers.
All right, welcome back to Charger Baseball. Chargers down 9-4 in the bottom half, going to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Eli Clark back out on the mound. I see number 15, Hopkins.
Are they the Tigers?
They are the Tigers.
There's no Tigers over here.
Yeah, they're the Tigers. I can't remember what Heisel did in his last at bat. Does anybody know? I'll write that down there. Hopkins walked in his last at bat. Eli Clark ready to go.
2nd inning of work for Eli.
Didn't get that call either. Eli's having a tough time getting calls from this umpire. He got a bad call on him. He is not happy. Do you see the look on his face? He's like, I mean, really, dude, like, help me. What have I got to do here? Not a bad pitch. That one is fouled off into the Charger dugout by Mr. Hopkins. 1-1 count now. So you didn't stop at Crystal on the way.
I did.
Oh, you did stop.
But I stopped at that gas station. I had to buy some supplies.
Keep you awake on the trip home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I got lost. I came in somewhere. I don't even know how I came in. It's a way I've never came in before. Obviously.
Well, there's this thing called GPS. It's real helpful if you want to try that out every now and then.
Well, I typed in Saltilo.
Well, that's bad. You need to type in Saltilo City Park. So
yeah.
That'll get you straight here.
Got me. Tennis courts.
2-1 count now on Hopkins. 3-1 count, excuse me.
Yep.
I thought it was 3-1.
Eli needs to get a
Here's
strike
the pitch.
here.
Ball in the dirt, and it is dirt here. So that is
turf around the dirt.
That's called a halo, but whatever. That's Hopkins' second walk of the game.
Tag Truck Center.
Bring up number 26, McClarty. He had a sac fly in his last at bat.
Lefty, open stance.
Here's the pitch. He's swinging and missing way ahead of that pitch. Good pitch there by Eli Clark. Yeah, not really sure where he flew that. I think that was out to center field on that sac fly earlier. Good lead over there by Hopkins. Here's the pitch, and there he goes. That ball's fouled out of play.
It's going to be brought to you by
KAJCP Parts and Supply.
What memory you have.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Name all the people. Kim.
I didn't.
Alvin. Joe. Connor.
Here's the next.
P and Paul.
Fouled it off again. Straight back to the screen. Good pitch by Eli Clark. It's a 0-2 count. Nobody out. It's 9-4. Saltillo lead. Runner on first. Yeah, bottom of the third. Runner on first. That's a sizable lead.
Ooh, that's been outside.
Yeah, just a bit. Just a little bit.
Wind.
But it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a good missed pitch, high and outside.
Yeah. Here's the pitch.
There we go.
He lines it over to third.
Turd
good
buckets.
Play right there by Heston Hatcher. That was a really nice play and ball in and out of the glove of Seth Jackson. That should have been an out. That's a tough one for Eli, as we would have had at least one right there.
Yep.
Good play by Heston. He made the right call, went to second base with it, and just didn't come up with the catch. It's going to bring up number 28, McKissick. He reached on an error by the shortstop in his last at bat.
Was there McKissick playing? No, it was Montague. Monaghan. Oh,
and that is a line shot out to center. That ball's going to fall for a base hit. Caleb Smith gets it in. That's going to be another run for Saltillo, as it is now 10-4. Runners on first and second. That's a line shot by McKissick.
Ooh, something smelling nice.
I think the young Carson Lee has barbecue nachos in his plate.
I knew I smelled barbecue.
In his lap over here.
You better not look the other way with this group sitting around.
It's going to bring up number 25, Rogers. He was called out on catch. He was called out for interfering with the catcher's throw earlier.
A bit outside.
Ball outside on Rogers.
Is everybody else playing tonight? Rest of the district?
I don't know. I wondered that same thing. Here's the 1-0 pitch. He lines that down to third. Nice play by Heston Hatcher. Grabs it for an out. Nobody covering second. He's not able to double him up. That was a really good play there by Heston Hatcher.
Yep. He was positioned in the right spot, that's for sure.
No doubt about it. It's going to bring up E.J. Rogers, number 24. He has lined out to left field. He hit a smoke shot that I thought was going to get out itself. And then he reached on an error to left field.
Another lefty.
Yep, got one out. Here it is. He drives that one up the middle. Out to center field. Caleb Smith comes up with it and makes the throw back in. That is going to be another Saltillo run. It's 11-4.
Got top spin on that ball.
Yeah. He hit it just like that, too. Got runners on first and second. With one out, it's going to bring up Childs.
Julia. That old cook, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
First famous chef, I believe.
Well, he hit a home run in his first at bat, struck out in his second.
Yeah, he's cooking today.
That's a pop straight out of play. That foul ball sponsored by
High on the Hog.
High on the Hog. Appreciate them and their sponsorship. Great night to go get you some barbecue or cheeseburger or fish.
Fish.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm pretty sure if I was in town, that's what I'd be getting tonight, is some High on the Hog.
Yep, sounds good to me. Here's the pitch. He drives that one out to left field. Lane Gillen on and makes a really nice play as he catches that ball for the second out of the inning.
It was hit hard, but it was hit right at him.
Yep, we'll take it. Going to bring up Jace P., number 12. He has walked 2 straight times. Got 2 away, runners on first and second.
Eli's not done a bad job since he came in. He's getting put the ball in play and defense is playing
that's
behind
okay,
him.
yeah, right. I mean, that's what we really want that. Put it in play and let the defense play itself, and just got to make the plays.
That's right. I don't know what just happened. Nobody was at third. Now he's at second.
Took off. Yep, that's unfortunate. Runners move to second and third now. Do have the 2 outs. Need one more. Again, the hitter is Jace P. He is your, I think your right fielder. He drives that one out to Lane Gillen. Lane is over and makes a nice play again for the third out of the inning. Doesn't hurt him on that. But that's a line out to Lane Gillen. That's going to do it for Saltillo in the bottom half of the third inning. Chargers coming to the plate. We're going to take a timeout and hear a few words from our sponsors.
At Grenada State Bank, we focus on what matters most, you.
That's right. Our commitment is to provide personal service that you can always bank on.
So come see your friends at Grenada State Bank because we would love to see you.
Whether you're growing your business or planning for life's biggest moments, we're here to help every step of the way.
For all of your banking needs, Grenada State Bank is here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
At Save More Drugs and Gifts in Grenada, we do more than just fill prescriptions. We care for our community. Led by pharmacist Fair Pender, our friendly team offers fast, reliable service, unique gifts, and the personal touch you deserve. Whether you need expert pharmacy care or the perfect gift, we've got you covered. Stop by today. Save More Drugs and Gifts, caring for you like family.
Craving something sweet? Stop by Spencer's Dairy Cream in Grenada for the best soft-serve ice cream, burgers, and more. A hometown favorite for delicious treats made just for you. Spencer's Dairy Cream, sweet tradition, great taste.
All right, welcome back to Charger baseball. Chargers are down 11-4. This is the top half of the fourth inning. Let's see what time it is. It is 6:05. This quite possibly could be our last, probably will be our last at bat.
It's about to be feeding time.
Well, I ain't feeding you. You can feed yourself.
Oh, like I told you, I got my own money and stole it out the sock drawer.
There you go. It's going to bring up Heston Hatcher, struck out in his first at bat. Heston standing in and ready to go.
Big, tall righty.
Yeah.
Good pitcher.
He threw it well in warm-ups, didn't he?
Yeah. He did.
Another, man, I tell you what, the kid brings it well. And I tell you, Saltilo's got a stack of pitchers, don't they? What'd you say his number was? That's going to be Jace. It's going to be Jace P. That's number 12.
Yep. Good eyes you got.
Yep. I do not. 2-0 now on Heston Hatcher. Here's the pitch. A good cut there by Heston. Fouls it off to the back of the screen. Two and one count. Really need some base runners here if we're going to try to ease back into this thing.
Down by 7.
Yeah, that's tough. Pitcher is ready. Here's the pitch to Heston Hatcher. Hatcher takes for strike 2. That was a little curveball, slider or something. Looked like a slider maybe on the outside part. 2-2 count now on Heston. That was a good pitch. Here's the 2-2. Good take there by Heston Hatcher again. That ball in the dirt, full count. He's running full. Got to have base runners one way or the other.
Yep. Take a walk or a hit.
Absolutely. Number 14's our man. Here's the pitch.
Swing and miss.
Yeah, Heston had a good swing on it, but missed it up in his eyes for strikeout. For a strikeout, out number 1. That's going to bring up, looks like Seth Jackson's going to get in at bat right here. This will be his first at bat. He's been pitching.
Wind's blowing out to dead center. Well, no, it's not. It's blowing to the left.
Coming to left right now.
Yeah.
Here's the first pitch to Seth Jackson. Little slider again. That's a good breaking pitch for the first strike of the at bat. It's a nasty little pitch.
Especially on the first pitch.
No doubt.
I haven't seen anything.
Definitely not. 0-1.
There it is again.
He threw it right back at him one more time. Another strike. Got to do some fancy stuff here. Got to foul it off, do something, put it in play with 2 strikes on him. Here's the 0-2 to Seth Jackson.
That's low.
It's a good take by Seth. Same pitch in the dirt. Looks good coming out of his hands and falls quickly, but he holds on and doesn't swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Taken for strike 3.
It's at the bottom of the zone if it was a strike.
Yeah, that's not a pitch that Eli was getting earlier, so that's one of those that you kind of get frustrated with.
Where's our cameras at today?
It's right here.
There's one, and that's it.
Yep. It's going to bring up Eden Johnson. He flew out center field in his first at bat. Pitcher's ready. Here's the pitch to Johnson. He throws that same pitch for strike 1. He likes that pitch. He's good at it.
Yeah, it's a little bit up, but he's got him off balance, that's for sure.
No doubt. Here's the 0-1.
That one's low.
That is not a strike. I hope he doesn't call that one. He does not.
Does not. 1-1 count.
1-1 count.
2 outs.
I bet he sees that slider again. It's working for him.
There it is.
There it is. Eden Johnson gets a piece of it. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs on the Chargers.
Did you see the MLB umpire get hit in the head yesterday?
I did.
Wow.
That was bad. I hadn't heard how he.
He's all right.
He is all right with that?
Yeah.
It looked bad. Hit him right in the temple.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Eden Johnson, here's the pitch. Ball down. Ball 2. Look like it might also be on the outside part of the plate. 2-2 count now on Eden Johnson.
He's coming back with that slider.
Yep, I feel certain of it. He's real confident with it. Here's the pitch to Eden. Eden grounds it down to the third baseman. He makes the play, throws over to first. He gets the 3rd out of the inning. And I'm going to assume that's going to be it. I'm looking at umpires. They're looking at coaches. And
getting baseballs.
He's getting baseballs. So maybe we're going to play a little bit more, and maybe he's going to let them get in at bat here. So we're going to take a timeout and hear a few words from our sponsors.
Established in 1991 by Jerry and Beth Lavender, Sports Specialty has been your local sporting goods dealer for over 30 years. We offer in-house embroidery, screen printing, heat press, trophies, and awards. We also offer custom uniforms, sports equipment, and online stores for your team or organization. Sports Specialty has you covered from the first day of practice to the last call of the game. Visit us today at 1505 Highway 45 North in Columbus, Mississippi, or find us online at www.sportsspecialty.net. Sports Specialty, where championships begin.
Well, hello, folks. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Paul.
And we're here at Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment. Well, guys, with spring approaching, we have golf coming up and ball tournaments coming up.
These guys can enjoy every bit of that.
Yeah.
Every bit of it, knowing that their wife is home comfortably mowing on a Kubota zero turn.
Right here, baby.
If you really love her and you want to make it easy on her, after she's been mowing all day comfortably on a Kubota zero turn, get on any of our Kubota RTVs and haul the weed eater and gas down there to her so she ain't got to walk to get it.
Paul, that is an excellent idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Kubota offers 0% financing on all models. We can get that payment just right for you, where you'll have enough money left over at the end of the week to take her out for all her hard work.
Well, folks, when you think about a tractor for your wife,
remember, think Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment.
Looking to buy or sell a home in the Grenada area? Trust Robin Lee at Gold Key Realty, your local expert with the key to your dream home. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking for the perfect upgrade, Robin's dedication makes the process smooth and stress-free. Let the professionals at Gold Key Realty turn your real estate goals into reality. Call 662-299-4186 today.
All right, welcome back to Charger Baseball. We are going to play at least another half inning here as Saltilo is going to come to the plate. Eli Clark back out on the mound. It's going to bring up number 14, Goodson.
The dirt track animal is about to walk by. Oh, he's stealing stuff from us. Get whatever you want, Coach Hodges.
This whole thing and we go down, it's on Coach Hodges' fault. C.J. Hodges.
Cecil James.
That is a strike on Goodson. He's had a pretty good day. Single and a home run, 2 for 2.
We'll take it if you're a Saltilo fan, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not taking it.
I'm not taking it.
They'll take it. There's the next
pitch. Eli
pitch.
Strikes him
That's
out.
A very good pitch there by Eli Clark, way ahead. 0-2 now on Goodson. Goodson also playing right field. They got 2 right fielders tonight.
I really got none.
Yeah, well, two. They got 3 center fielders then. I'm adding them all up.
Confused.
0-2 pitch down in the dirt. Well, I was trying to recount.
Now that wind's blowing to dead center. It's whipping. It's like we're at Wrigley.
I even brought you a jacket just in case. I mean,
I think we're going to be good tonight.
I think so too, but I mean, I just felt like, you know.
You don't ever know.
Dang, I thought he swung at that pitch. Probably good that he didn't call it. It was a wild pitch and back to the screen, but I thought he swung at it. I actually think we might could have got that out.
It bounced back.
It's 2-2 count now on Goodson. Here's the next pitch.
He reaches.
Yeah, reaches and fouls it up in the air, back behind home plate. 2-2 count still.
third inning of work for Eli Clark.
Yeah. Not a bad pitch on the outside part. It's now full. Got to come at him right here. Eli stares in. He's ready. Here's the pitch. It's a good pitch. Right over there to Keaton Patton. He knocks it down, but it gets away from him. And Goodson's going to have another base hit.
Looked like it got in his glove, and he kind of turned his glove, and it came flying out.
Yeah, he tried to kind of pick it, and he picked it over towards Saltilo's dugout and got so far away from him he couldn't make a play.
Hit well.
It's going to bring up Carnathan. He's got a base hit. He lined out to right field, right center. In his last at bat, here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. Good play by Heston Hatcher. Throws over.
Beat it by a step.
Beat it out by a step. That was a really good play by Heston Hatcher.
Hired a new basketball coach. It's finally announced. He's been hired for a couple weeks.
Okay.
Coach Moore.
Coach Moore.
Met him. Had tryouts Tuesday and Wednesday. Met him. He's a good dude.
Okay. Where does he come to us from?
Independence, Tate County.
Okay.
And he's originally from Batesville. They
Gotcha.
played at South Panola.
All right. This is Heisel, the catcher. Here's the pitch. The ball
just reminds me of something German. Heisel.
He's a tall kid, but that
He
one was
is.
way high. 1-0 count to number 33.
Good-looking kid.
He is. He's played the position well today, too.
Eli's going to need to keep it low.
Yep. Here's a pitch.
That's not low.
That's not low. But apparently also outside as it's 2-0 on Heisel.
Eric Heisel.
Heineman.
Yep, better watch out. I know some of them words. German.
Here's the pitch. He got that one down just as you wanted to, and Heisel chips it out to left field, out to the gap for a double. It's going to score another run for Saltillo's 12-4. That was a good pitch. He just went down there and got it.
Yeah, he's got a good swing.
Yeah, he covers a lot of the plate. It's going to bring up number 15, Hopkins. He has walked 2 straight times.
No relation to Bernard.
Not that I'm aware of.
You know Bernard?
I do not.
Boxer.
I'm not much on boxing.
That's back when you probably maybe it was after Tyson a little bit. Probably
Well, if he wasn't on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, I didn't know him.
Glass Joe.
Okay, well, I know him then. I know Glass Joe very well.
Who was the hardest one to beat? I don't know. Tyson got pretty easy.
Yeah, Glass Joe was actually pretty hard to beat at times.
The first one?
No, he wasn't the first. I'm not thinking of the.
Yeah.
That's not the one I'm thinking of then. I'm thinking about the one that was real tall and real skinny and did the major uppercuts.
Super Macho Man.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. 2-0 count now on Hopkins.
Runners in
Here's the
second,
pitch.
third.
Ooh, we went after that one. Strike one. 2-1 count. Still got nobody out. Runners on second and third for Saltillo. Got to find an out somewhere.
I wonder if there's a ditch over there behind that fence.
Well, we were, over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were. Good pitch.
There you go.
Wonder if he's going to get that call. We were talking about where this field would drain to a while ago. Alalee and I were. I'm going to say it's either, you're right, it's either out there or down there.
Well, there's got to be a reason that the fence
Yeah.
is in.
Yeah, I imagine we could I imagine Mr. Allen Lee's already Googling this and seeing if there is a, yep, what I tell you. I even have to
He
look.
really likes Google Maps, doesn't he?
He does. I can't
there a
really
ditch?
tell. Looks like.
It's got to be something.
It's something. Looks like a tree line to me. It doesn't look like a ditch. I see some houses over there, so not sure. But
This may be a property line over there.
maybe. 2-2 count now on Hopkins. Eli Housel comes set. Eli Clark comes
Got
set
him.
and gets the strikeout. Strikeout number 2 for your Chargers. All Power Ks are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports in Greenwood, Mississippi.
Ball game.
That is Power K number 1 for Eli Clark. Power K number 2 for the Chargers. And that's going to be the ball game. And the Chargers will lose this one 12-4 in 4 innings of work. All right, that's going to do it for the junior varsity game this afternoon. First pitch for varsity should be somewhere near 7 o'clock. It's 6:20 now, and we intend to come back live about 10 till first pitch, which will probably be about